All right, Brainiacs, buckle up because it's about to get funky. It's me, Hugo the Honey Badger, your wild and crazy guide on this jungle safari of knowledge. Let's go wild! Ready to dive into the weird and wild? Here's a question to tickle your whiskers. Which U.S. president went from being a party loyalist to a reformer and had a beard so impressive it could have been a national treasure? Let's pounce on today's mind blower. We're talking about Chester Alan Arthur, the 21st president of the United States. Get a load of this, folks. So, pause for a moment and let's talk about this thing called the spoils system. Basically, it's like giving your nestmates the best spots in the den just because they're your pals. Chester Alan Arthur was knee-deep in it until he decided to shake things up with the Pendleton Civil Service Reform Act. That's like deciding to share the termite mound with everyone, not just your besties. Arthur's rise to power was totally bananas. He was just chilling as vice president when President Garfield was shot. Next thing you know, Arthur's running the whole jungle. Talk about an unexpected plot twist, right? And speaking of wild stuff, check this out. Arthur's time as pres saw the biggest expansion of the U.S. Navy. It was like he turned the fleet into a mega school of fish ready to swim the seven seas. Now, here's where it gets extra spicy. Arthur was part of the Stalwart faction, which was all about the spoils system, but guess what? He totally flipped the script and supported civil service reform. This honey badger gives him a positively big thumbs up for that. Hold on to your fur, this next bit is bonkers. There were these rumors buzzing around that Arthur wasn't even born in the US. Some folks said he popped out in Ireland or Canada, but after a deep dive, it turns out he really was born in Vermont. What a relief, right? Okay, let's talk about something extra spicy again. Arthur vetoed the first version of the Chinese Exclusion Act, but later signed a revised one. It was like trying to balance on a tightrope with a bunch of bananas in each paw. Arthur's family played a huge role in shaping him. His dad was an abolitionist from Ireland, and his mom's family had roots in the American Revolution. They moved around a lot, which gave Arthur a sense of adaptability. Kind of like how I can find honey in any corner of the savannah. And get this, Arthur even took on civil rights cases. He helped Elizabeth Jennings Graham desegregate streetcars in New York City. Talk about standing up for what's right. Arthur's presidency marked a shift from the spoils system to a merit-based civil service. He was like a honey badger in a hive of change, making things better for everyone. He also made waves by modernizing the U.S. Navy and signing the Pendleton Act. That's a legacy that roars as loud as a lion, for real. Before all this, Arthur was the collector of the Port of New York. It was a big job, like being the king of the jungle. But President Hayes removed him from the position, which led Arthur to become a reformer. Talk about a wild ride. And now, hold on to your fur, this next bit is bonkers. Next time we'll be diving into the life of another influential but lesser-known historical figure. It's gonna be a wild adventure. Woo, that was a wild ride. Give yourself a tail wagging high five. Till next time, stay wild and wonderful and keep your tails wagging.